The whole Butterfinger's a lot. Like, as a kid, it's a very rich... But the miniature one was, like, perfect.
Yes.
And I always felt like it was more of like, it was like a bridge candy towards adult candy.
Well, Rob, you have chosen the third most terrible Halloween candy.
Woo! Well, it's the Upgroove Podcast. We got a special version of it here today because we are welcoming our friend.
This is the first time we've ever had a guest on the show.
Right.
Oh my gosh, I feel so special.
That's right.
Thanks for having me.
And she didn't bring any food, which I'm heartbroken over.
Well, I just offered you popcorn.
She did offer me popcorn. If you're listening, I'm Rob Rossi.
I'm Chris Pastrick.
And I'm Meghan Rogers.
And she runs the Everybody Craves site, which you can go to, and we recommend going to, by the way.
Oh, absolutely.
Because if you need to know anything about food, especially if you want to eat healthier.
Yes.
Megan's been trying to get me on like a healthier eating kick.
Well, I think you should. You know what? I've been eating healthier.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you just saying that.
I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it in that respect. I just mean I've been eating healthier and I feel wonderful. So I would actually recommend.
I've tried. A certain somebody, I won't drop any names, was supposed to give me some recipes for healthier crock pot.
Hey, you know what? That's why we have the website.
Yes,
you know?
that's true. She's like literally not even. I literally don't even get any perks. It's like literally just go to the website. So, but look, this is a tough time of year to be healthy.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard.
Because first of all, let's just be honest. If you a month ago purchased the Halloween candy super bag because you're like, it's in stores, it's cheaper now,
Absolutely.
I'm going to get it for the kids, it's gone.
Yeah.
You have to go back out and now pay
that's the whole
all over
idea.
again. That's
really.
the whole idea,
You know,
right?
you get it early and then you get it again.
And every restaurant, if you go out to eat, has these like heavy, hearty meals.
Well, we talked about the Gobblerito.
But everything has that now. It's pumpkin spice everything. So it's really hard to eat healthy this time.
And you're not going to get any better because you got Thanksgiving coming up and you got Christmas.
Well, you're a real downer today, Chris.
Well, I'm just saying, you know.
Go to Upgroove and realize your life is over when it comes to eating healthy. And then go to Everybody Craves and realize how you can do it right. So, all right, so it's tough. Yeah. So I have to ask, Megan, the Halloween candy, is there any good argument for giving it out?
Any good argument for giving it? I mean, you know, I think it's just a tradition that we all have. You know,
okay.
I don't know if anybody really stops to think about it. That's under age 20 about what you're actually putting into your body.
Oh yeah, I don't even think about it. You just eat it.
You just eat it.
Candy I should avoid?
It's part of the
worse?
festivities this time of year. You know, like you want to participate. That's what food really is all about for people. That's why the holidays are so tough because you know, food is such a part of our culture. You can't just not, you know, eat the pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving or not eat the bowl of candy.
I like her thing.
Yeah.
That makes it legitimate.
But when can you eat pumpkin pie? That's the question. Like, I don't want to eat pumpkin pie yet. I want to wait till at least Thanksgiving.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't eat pumpkin pie at all, so I'm safe.
Okay, you're safe.
Oh, why?
I just don't like it. I'm not allergic or anything. I just don't like it.
Well, good for you. It's one less thing for you.
Is pumpkin pie not healthy at all?
You know, if once you start to bake, once you start to make food, you realize that really nothing is good for you.
I mean, is there a healthy, like, I'm more of a pie than a cake person.
Sure.
So I tend to love Thanksgiving
what I am too.
Because, you know,
you're right.
like cherry pie, apple pie, like I'm a big fruit pie type person. Is there a healthier, like I've convinced myself of this.
It's fruit, right?
It's not really fruit though, I don't think. It's like sugary
it is fresh fruit, but when you see the amount of sugar that goes into a pie, you would absolutely gag. There's typically a full, some people put a cup or more into an apple pie. You know, you think
more,
you're just...
I hope.
Absolutely.
And it can be pretty shocking, actually.
So but back to Halloween, because I don't know anybody that gives out pie, although that would be an awesome.
Wouldn't that be great?
If you went, although I think that'd be dangerous. Like you'd be really scared. You're a parent. Like that'd be a little weird.
Would you let your kitty pie?
No, I probably wouldn't.
But if you did,
it'd
be
be
awesome.
fun.
One year I gave out, instead of candy, I bought boxes of the Little Debbie snacks. They're like
they're packaged.
They're packaged, and
right.
I gave those out. But the problem was that year, very few kids came to my house. So
if you don't have candy, you keep your light out, you keep your door shut, and nobody comes to your door.
Well, that's what I do on most live events for me.
I don't know. We usually just buy the big pack and the little candies, and we give them out. It's a mixture. What do you?
You guys should come by and see what the questions
this
are.
year, I don't know if I'm going to have anybody show up at my house. Last year, I only had a handful, but I am prepared this year, and I'm giving out a healthy treat. I know, how terrible.
It's not an apple, is it?
It's not super healthy. I mean, it's good enough. I'm giving out little bags of kettle corn.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
it's still college.
That's fine.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't, I mean,
It's
kids do get enough
newer
candy.
kettle corn, right? It's not
Newer?
like some people. I always used to hate the popcorn balls because I always figured they were from like the year before.
Oh, you break a tooth or something. Maybe that's like old thinking, but
No,
they're just little bags of kettle corn, and kettle corn isn't, it's not like great for you or anything. There's still some sugar on it and stuff like that. But if you're looking to eat a little healthier or give out a little healthier treat,
That's
not bad.
Sometimes you get when you go around. When I was a kid, you would get sometimes you get a can of pop.
yeah.
You ever have those?
Oh yeah.
I never got a can of pop. I got
Or the Huggies.
You got Huggies.
Yeah, I got the
Huggies.
Yeah.
But then they would kind of crush, when they would drop the candy,
Right.
they would kind of crush the candy. What else do you get? Like sometimes you get potato chips or pretzels.
Potato chips or
Yeah.
pretzels. You'll get the occasional fruit.
Yeah,
Like the
you
fruit.
do.
Or
Yeah,
the fruit packets.
the
too.
dentist
Those,
in the neighborhood
The
is-
dentist in the neighborhood. See, actually, no. If I'm a dentist, I'm not giving out the healthy stuff.
Giving
I'm
out the candy, right? You need
I have a
patience.
friend whose wife's a dentist,
Job
and she's like,
security.
"I love this, man." She's
This
like,
is-
"I have candy on my front, reception area." And I'm like, "You might as well
Absolutely.
eat it. You're coming to the dentist."
I agree.
So, all right.
Eat
So,
up, little patient.
What was your favorite candy as a kid?
that's a great question. Chris.
Because I remember going to the candy store and you'd get. My favorite was like the little wafers with little. Do you remember those little wafers that had like a?
Yeah, they
kind
were
of like flying saucers and they
Yeah.
had those little beads in them.
Right.
Do they still make those?
Yeah,
they
they
do.
still have those.
I
my
love
favorite
those.
candy as a kid.
Yeah.
Well, probably for Halloween, I liked the miniature Butterfinger because the whole Butterfinger's a lot. Like
Yeah,
as a
it's a
kid,
lot
it's a
of
very
yeah.
rich. But the miniature one was like perfect.
Yes.
And I always felt
Yeah,
like it was more of it was like a bridge candy towards adult candy.
Well, Rob, you have chosen the third most terrible Halloween candy.
Woohoo!
That's not a surprise.
Awesome! It's the worst. The third worst.
Why? What's
So-
wrong with it?
It's just.
So this is on Everybody Craves, right?
Yeah.
All right.
We compiled a list, and I mean, it's not it's not perfect by any means, but we compiled a list of the grams of fat, the calories.
That mini Butterfinger has 100 calories.
Yeah,
Oh my God!
Rob's been stuffing them down.
yeah.
I haven't had one in years. Now I'm never going to have one again. You know how long it would take me to burn off too many Butterfingers?
Wow.
Yeah, and the thing about these miniature candy bars, you pop them in and you probably don't even remember you had
It's not even a candy bar.
It doesn't count. Right.
Yeah.
Right. But
So what are they?
What's number one? What's the worst thing
Don't
we
give
can
it
put
all
in our mouth?
the worst thing you can give out this year is really the Reese's mini bags because they amount to more than just like a miniature Reese's.
The mini cups in the bags.
Yeah, the
Okay, not
tiny little
pieces,
mini
yeah.
cups
Oh.
in the bags.
See,
Not
I'm an
Reese's
anti
Pieces.
Reese's mini.
Oh, I love Reese's.
I love the peanut butter cups. I don't like the miniature peanut butter cups
Oh.
because to me the regular peanut butter cups are perfect. You get two and it's like you're fine.
Yeah.
But that's why I don't because I will house those
That's
and then I'll be
horrible.
like violently ill.
Hershey's Take 5 is another one. That's a little less common.
They still
but-
make that?
Yeah.
Take 5?
Wow.
See, now that sounds like a healthy bar to me. I would think that's a
No.
healthy bar.
That's the one that has the chocolates and the pretzels and the
Oh,
peanut butter. It
that's
has like a
fine.
little
It's
bit of
literally
everything
like the
in
death
it.
bar
Okay.
from Hershey's. No, it is. It's like
Well, Hershey shows up again with M&Ms. I get
M&Ms.
calories.
I would think they'd be
Yeah,
fine.
I would think M&Ms are not a big deal at
Are
all.
peanut M&Ms or M&Ms worse? I guess. Well, you have that there.
Yeah, M&Ms are a little bit worse. They have a few more calories. You're not really getting
Probably because there's more chocolate. 'cause
benefit.
The,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
peanut takes up the room.
Yeah, so
Peanut M&Ms tough
Starburst
to
is on
beat.
here.
What?
Sorry, Starburst
What?
fans.
Twizzlers, I'm shocked. I always thought like licorice was sort of.
This is so
This is
disheartening.
everybody craves.
It's
is
low
bumming me
fat,
out.
but it
But
doesn't
it's
mean
good.
it's
It's good
good
to know
for
this
you.
stuff.
It's high fructose corn syrup, so you got to watch out for that. That stuff will really kill your diet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I mean, what we
gonna
looked
die.
at was the number of calories, the grams of saturated fat, and it's a balance. Some of these are splitting
2.3
hairs. I mean,
grams
it's
of
not
saturated
that it's
fat.
like a huge difference.
Is that a lot, Megan? Explain. Let's pretend I don't know saturated fat in terms of grams. Is 2.3 a lot?
Yeah, that's a lot. When you're talking about a
Really?
little tiny candy bar, that's a lot.
I bet that's why a Heath bar is so awesome.
Oh my gosh, Heath bar is phenomenal.
You have all those delicious milk fats and everything that makes toffee so good.
Wait, Skittles is on that list.
Skittles, pure sugar. There's sugar, there's food coloring, there's corn syrup.
Skittles taste like pure sugar, though. Like, I feel like that makes sense.
I feel like I'm the Grim Reaper right now.
Yeah, you are. That's horrible.
So wait a minute. So if I want to avoid Halloween altogether because I don't want to upset the neighborhood kids,
have some kettle corn.
I should go to kettle corn. But like, is there a version of like, can I go eat somewhere? What would be healthier? Me doing a gobblerito or just like going to town on like some Heath bars? Like, is that the death sentence? Like, I go to gobblerito and then I go eat the Halloween candy.
Done then.
You know what? I'm all about moderation. So just as long as you don't do both, you know.
Yeah.
I have a serious question because everybody's going to eat Halloween candy. Even somebody like very healthy like you, we're going to eat it. It's going to people are going to bring it into the office. It's the worst, right? Because people bring it into the office. What should we avoid? Like, if you know you're going to be eating Halloween candy for a couple of days because that's what's going to be in the office and stuff, or even for anything for the holidays, right? Because people will bring in cookies and that. Like, I always try to avoid anything I'm going to put sugar in. Like, I won't have coffee because I know I'll try to put sugar.
I see what you're asking. Like, what should you cut out of
what should I cut out knowing that I'm going to,
Oh, that's
well, you know what? They did a really interesting study, and I think they came out and said that the average female, I don't know why they didn't include men in the study, but the average female will eat more than 100,000 extra calories a year, I think, just if they are an office worker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was something crazy like that.
So
we're fattening up our women.
If a woman works in an office, she will consume 100,000 more calories a year. You mean because of the office snacks?
I feel like I'm not going to comment on this because of all the harassment news going around.
Well, you know what? Maybe now it turns out it was a good thing that Jill didn't stop for those donuts because there was no drive-through.
Also, she doesn't wear pants.
Well, that's true. She does now.
She does. Well. By the way, the reason Megan's here is
we should probably explain that. Go ahead.
We didn't just kick Jill out, but she's on vacation this week.
She is on vacation.
So this version of the Up Group podcast is not, we're not like dogging Jill. She's just happened to Jill's going to be like, what the hell?
She'll be back next week.
She better be bringing candy.
Right.
After listening to this.
The extra candy that they don't give out, right?
So, look, Halloween's a fun time, but it there's a lot. Like, I think the trick is probably right. Even if you're in the office, you can't avoid it. But you're a dad, Chris. I mean, like, your kids don't do trick-or-treat anymore, do they?
Well, now my daughter is out of the country right now, so she won't be on trick-or-treating, but she wouldn't go anyway. She's too old. And what is the age, by the way? Because you know what? We'll get kids come up to our house, and they're like 17. I'm like, but yeah, my son is 13. He still goes around. He'll definitely go around and
what's he going as this year?
He's going as a penguin. And it's an awesome as hell costume.
Like a player or like an actual penguin?
Not a penguin on the team, no, but an actual penguin. You know, the big penguin suit. It's awesome. It's great.
As a penguin player, I can guess that Phil Kessel probably loves Halloween.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's pretty obvious.
That's why he's scoring all these goals right now. He's going to burn off the calories in advance so that he can...
He's in great shape, though. Phil Kessel's in great shape. You have to be in great shape to play hockey. Come on. Yeah, whether or not you eat, whatever you eat off the ice, that dude's in great shape.
Sure.
Yeah, you could skate up and down the ice like that.
No, I couldn't.
Okay,
I mean,
what I'm saying is...
He's not like Sidney Crosby, where like Sidney like has one of those miniature Reese's, like one little miniature Reese's, and he's like, I have to go skate for an hour now. So no, Phil will eat a Butterfinger.
That's good.
Yeah, I liked what's Phil's appeal.
Yeah, I love it. But
like, should I drink more water? Should I drink more water this time of year?
Drinking water is never a bad idea.
Like, should I drink more if I know I'm going to be downing like the candy?
I don't know if it works like that.
Yeah, it doesn't really balance out. I mean, if you know you're going to be eating candy, then you should probably go skate a couple hours. I mean, Crosby's not necessarily wrong in that. It takes a lot to burn off a calorie. So, before, the best thing you can do is really think twice about whether you actually want that thing or if there's going to be something later you're going to want more.
So it seems like instead of cutting out food or coffee or whatever in prep,
I should do more.
Do exercise to burn off whatever you consume.
That sucks. I did start going back to the gym recently, and I realized that... the mono's out of the system.
That's good.
So, and I realized that as I approach 40, getting back into the swing of things gym-wise hurts a lot more. Not gonna lie.
The recovery time
it hurts a lot. All of it hurts. Like the stretching hurts, the waking up to eat so before you can go to the gym. Like it's all like I remember when I was younger, I'd be like, all right, I'm going to the gym, like right out of bed. Now it's like I gotta get up and make sure I eat something so I'm not sick at the gym. And then it's like I'm sore while I'm warming up. Like you gotta warm up and cool down now. Like I'm like, my body is like literally telling me, Rob, stop this. This is insanity. Might be the only thing I agree with Donald Trump on right now. I might actually, when he says you only have so much energy and you shouldn't waste it at a gym, I understand that might expedite my end, but I kind of like that notion right now. So, I wonder what he's giving out for Halloween.
Oh my gosh, do they give anything out at the White House?
Didn't they used to do like?
I thought they did, but they obviously don't have trick-or-treaters knocking on their doors, but
I think
I would be interested to hear what the Obamas are giving away this year, or the Bushes are giving away.
Here's the thing.
Because they're still at home now.
Right, but here's the thing. I bet the Trumps are much more fun to visit at the White House than the Obamas or the Bushes, because they were always healthy families.
I see what you're saying.
The president's probably
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
president's probably like, give them the Butterfingers, give them the like anything.
You know what? If you're
ketchup-covered steak.
Ketchup-covered steak.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, I get your point.
That'd be good. So what else do we got this week? We got Stranger Things coming up.
Stranger Things 2, new season.
Right.
And you know what you got to check out is, and I'm no spoilers here, but the way the very first opening shot, and I haven't watched it because I am going to wait to binge it with my family, but the opening shot of the very first episode of season 2 is amazing.
Really?
And it's Pittsburghers need to just watch the opening.
Well, see, I'm going to binge. I still haven't seen the first season.
If you want to know, by the way, go to upgroup.com because we have a card on that.
Yeah, and we also have another card up there about 1984.
Yes, because the whole season is set in 84. So for those of us who were around in 1984, we kind of look back at the movie, music, pop culture, news, sports.
It was like the greatest sports and music year ever.
You were saying it was the most amazing sports year. Like everything happened.
Yeah, all you need to know is like there were like almost a dozen NFL records broken that year. And
it was the year
Mario Lemieux came
right,
to
it was the year of Mario Jordan, coming out.
But so here's my thing. I'm going to binge. I've never binge watched anything. Like I've never done it like that.
Really?
So that's going to be my weekend. And so I'm glad Megan's here because Meghan, I have to know if I'm planning on binge watching, how do I do that without feeling like a complete slug? Like, do I get up after everyone and like do a little lap around the house? Do I?
Yeah, it's not good to sit around for hours on end. I'd say that.
I feel like that's the whole point of binge watching. I feel like the whole benefit of binge watching
you don't
is
move off the couch.
Yeah, but you want to get up every once in a while. Stretch out. Like it's just good. If you're gonna eat some snacks, you don't want to sit on the couch all day and also eat potato chips and Butterfingers and whatever else.
Should I eat before? Like, I mean, legitimately, like, if I'm going to binge watch, should I, like, eat a really healthy breakfast and just be like, let it take me through the day?
Well, I'd say if you're seriously planning on just literally doing nothing for the entire day, you have to think about how many calories you're actually going to burn. I mean, I'm not a dietitian by any means. I can't give you scientific advice, but, look up or talk to, you see a dietitian.
I do.
Ask how many
She's
calories.
very against this binge watching thing. And Halloween and Thanksgiving. Like, she's basically like, go plow the earth for the next 3 months. It's much healthier than anything you'll do.
You have to, you ask her how many calories you should burn if you're just completely sitting around. And it's going to be way less than you think. They say, guys think that they can eat 2,000 calories a day, but that's if you're somewhat mildly active. If you're actually just like purposely doing nothing, you're going to want to reconsider that amount. Yeah, you're probably going to be closer to like 18, 16.
But is it bad to be snacking while you watch TV? Because I've read things that says
what if you're snacking on fruits and vegetables?
But if you're watching something, you're invested in this, you're just kind of just shoveling it into your mouth and you don't realize how much you're consuming.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. There's tons of studies on that. You're very distracted. You just kind of get in the rhythm of it. Studies, people consume, I think, an average of like like 200 extra calories per
wow.
sitting when they do that.
Jeez.
So if you are going to sit in front of a TV and eat, you definitely don't want to bring the whole bag over, or you want to portion it out in the kitchen and then.
What about fruits and
vegetables? I was going to say, why don't we just get a big vegetable tray?
Yeah,
like,
is that okay?
On that?
Yeah, that's great. The veggies, like maybe portion out the ranch dressing, or
No, just like what if I got like some veggies with some hummus?
Perfect.
Oh, veggies and hummus.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Perfect.
Okay.
And if you wanted to do something maybe a little more creative, you could, maybe bake them, roast them, or you could roll them in a little bit of breadcrumbs or something.
She's always telling me, like, go to Everybody Craves, see this recipe. And I'm like, I don't know how to turn on my stove. Like, I've cleaned it, but I don't know why.
That's a good idea, though.
No, it is.
To actually make something more of a veggie tray.
Yeah, you'll be more satisfied if you put in a little time, and it tastes a little better than just a plain carrot or something,
Well,
nice.
That gives me something to do tonight.
Yeah.
Makes me sad. It makes me less sad about having no life for Friday. But I'll cook some vegetables. I got to be honest, though. The idea of just popping in some of those Butterfingers sounds a lot better.
Man, but you're allowed to have a couple of them.
I don't think I can. I'm like, it's like Coca-Cola with me, man.
Oh, it's an addiction. It's like
one and I'm out. So.
Yeah.
All right, what else should we check out on Everybody Craves? What do we got going on?
Oh, we always have trending food news.
Okay.
This time of year is great because we are talking a lot about Halloween candy, or how to make your pumpkin last a little longer.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
How do you do that?
Yeah, well, there's some different tips that you can...
I imagine not stabbing it helps.
Well,
or burning it with the candle. Wouldn't that be a bad thing?
I imagine these are all bad things for the pumpkin.
Gutting
the pumpkin.
I would love to know that, though, because my pumpkins always end up like, November 1st, because you're going to throw them away. And luckily, I just can throw them over my hill.
Oh, you're supposed to throw them away.
But, man, they're like moldy as heck. Although we haven't carved ours yet so far. So maybe carving them, taking longer to carve them.
So you gotta take care of your pumpkin. Yeah.
So how do you do this?
If you want to make it last a little bit longer, you always want to make sure you buy your pumpkin at a local farm, so then they haven't been shipped across the country.
True.
Yeah.
Fresh pumpkin. Kill a fresh pumpkin and it'll last longer.
Yes.
Yeah. So get it locally. Pick a good one. Make sure you take some time. Make sure there's no soft spots. You're gonna do a lot of cleaning if you want to make it last long. So you're gonna, if you're gonna carve it, you want to make sure you wipe down the outside. You're trying to stop some of the bacteria from getting on the inside. So you can make a wash.
I never thought of washing your pumpkin before you carve. I honestly never. Wow. Okay. What else?
Yeah. You can mix. We have the recipe up here. It's not really an edible recipe.
So we can just go and check.
Yeah, we'll just check out everybody.
Yeah. You can go to the website and it's there, and you can make a little spray in a spray bottle solution and spray it on your pumpkin. There's some other tips like using Vaseline and stuff like that around the edges.
This might be a good way for me to exercise while I'm binging.
There you go. It'll take a little bit of exercise to carve a pumpkin.
Right. Not to mention the running to the hospital when I slice my hand open. So, well, hey, this has been really fun. I've learned a lot today. Basically, all my plans suck, and I should probably do them all different.
That's true. I don't know. What is the website again, by the way?
It's everybodycraves.com. You can sign up for our newsletter there and get weekly updates on what we're doing and, trending news topics, recipes, healthy and not. We're not always good at Everybody Craves either. We indulge.
We pick up many stories from Everybody Craves. It's a great site. So we do not endorse the killing of pumpkins. And no pumpkins were harmed in the making of this episode. Well, anyway, this has been the Upgroove Podcast with our special guest, Everybody Craves. I'm Rob Rossi. I'm Chris Pastrick.
I'm Megan Rogers.
And keep your pumpkins, everybody.
The Upgroove Podcast was recorded at Trib Total Media Studios in Pittsburgh.